How to do output in Java by IT's Clear. This includes how the \t command works. So to output a string is really easy. You just say System.out.println and put the string in double quotes in the brackets. And don't forget there's a shortcut. You can type SOUT tab and NetBeans and this will get printed for you. System.out.println, and the output will look like this. Just hello there, just as it is in the double quotes. To output an integer, say we've got int num equals 34, System.out.println, then we put our string, the number is, in double quotes, and then plus and num. Usually we don't like to output a number all on its own because your user is going to wonder what the number means. So you do need an explanation in front, which you will put in the string in double quotes. And the output will look like this. The number is 34. Don't forget to put a space behind the S before you put your double quote. Otherwise the S and the 3 get glued together and it looks very messy. To output a number plus a unit, you would go System.out.println, wait, then quote, close your quote, plus, wait, plus, and then kgs. So you can have two strings. You can have lots of strings, lots of numbers, as long as in your brackets, as long as you keep joining them with a plus sign. And your output would look like this. And so we've got the wait first, then wait the integer, so it prints the contents, which is 60, and then the unit, kg. And remember to put the spaces behind the colon of wait and in front of the kg. Now, to do output using \t, this is going to give you tabs. I've tried to illustrate it here for you with the first line. I'm just going to print numbers so that we can know what column the data is being printed in. So we've got System.out.println apples \t 10 \t r 5.99. Then we print oranges \t 8 \t r 3.99, and then lemons. And this is what the output would look like. So we've got, you can see the 10, the 8, and the 15 are neatly aligned in a column, and the prices are neatly aligned. So how exactly does this work? We've got all our \t's, which I've highlighted for you here. And you can see that the 10, which is behind a \t, gets printed in column 9. So that is where the tab column is. It's every 8 characters throughout your screen. If you're using \t, there are tab columns every 8 characters. So there's also one in column 17. That's after column 16, which is where your tab column is. So the \t puts the next character which is printed into the next tab column. There is a tab after every 8th column. So i.e. the 10, 8, and 15 start in column 9, and the prices start in column 17. So \t allows you to align data neatly in columns. You might have a problem sometimes when a string is longer than 8 characters, it can cause everything to get misaligned. Then \n stands for new line. So if I print hello \n, my friend \n, how are you? I will get this result. So the my friend is printed on a new line, and the how are you is printed on a new line. Then to do input, we can also use \n to give the user a really neat message. So here we've got char ans equals JOptionPane.showInputDialog. Choose a color \n, R for red, \n, Y for yellow, and \n for blue, dot char at 0. So this is going to give us a nice little window or a frame where our long string with all the \n's gets printed. You can see the R for red is after a \n, the Y for yellow is after a \n, and the B for blue is after a \n. Here's a summary of all the special characters you can use in output. You put them always, they're always within your double quotes. \n is new line, \t is a tab. 2 backslashes is just to print one single backslash. A single quote will print a single quote, and a double quote will print a double quote. So JOptionPane.showMessageDialog is another way to do output. So instead of saying System.out.println, you would put there JOptionPane.showMessageDialog. This is a little bit more complicated to use just because you've got to always remember to put the null comma as your first parameter. But after that, you can just put any long string that you can put pluses and numbers and all sorts of things into, and that will give you a neat output message that looks like this. Don't forget the null and the null comma in front. But otherwise, it works very similarly to System.out.println. Don't forget to do the import as well. Control-Shift-I, which will make sure that you can use the JOptionPane class. Here's an exercise for you to try. This is just to print out some information about kittens, just for you to practice your output. So you can go and practice this. If you want to go and do this exercise, please pause the video here, and I will show you the NetBeans solution on the next page. And you can pause the video and check your output if you want to. And that's all for today. Goodbye from IT's Clear, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.